Apple has now declined 6.5% following earnings, which actually had a better than expected earnings result. So we're seeing some bearish momentum in the market right now, and price is also almost 10% down from its all-time high. But is price going to continue moving down, or is there an opportunity to actually go long and profit from the potential upcoming moves in Apple? So let's have a deep dive into the charts right now. So we have the three screens set up here. The top left-hand chart is the monthly time frame. The top right-hand chart is the weekly time frame, and the chart here along the bottom is the daily time frame. And you notice that on the weekly and the daily, we have trend filter colors, and the bars are green when we're seeing bullish momentum, red when we're seeing bearish momentum, and gray when price is correcting or when we're seeing a sideways market. So let's open up the monthly time frame. We can clearly see that the stock for Apple is in a long-term bull trend. Along the way, we can clearly see there are many areas where price is corrected, had some deep declines against the trend, and also long periods of consolidation where price is not doing nothing but moving sideways. And most recently, we had a breakout of one of these consolidation areas. So price consolidated from between January 2022 and we had the breakout in June 2023 to the upside. So in this area, price moved sideways between this high at $182 and this low at $124. So following this breakout above the previous all-time high in June, price continued to move up, but then in July we had this reversal candle, and this is just below the $200 psychological round number. So this is a psychological level of support and resistance. Price was unable to move above this level and instead started to decline. And we have this green line here, which is last year's high. So the high for 2022 at $182. So price is now broken through this major level of support. So this level is now resistance because price is beneath this level. So in order for price to resume the long-term bull trend, it needs to penetrate this resistance level and continue to move up. But right now, price has re-entered this large area of consolidation, and we may see price continue to consolidate for a long period of time unless there are areas of support just below that may help price to form a base and push its way back to the upside. So let's have a closer look at the weekly time frame. So the weekly here, we can see the bars are gray. So we had some green candles indicating bullish momentum, but now the bars are gray because of this deep decline, and price is now inside that area of consolidation I mentioned. So what we need to do now is identify levels of support that price may come down to. So I'm just going to open up this tool section here. So we're going to have the horizontal ray. So just going to mark this high. So this is the January 2022 high, the previous all-time high we saw on the monthly time frame. So price is now broken through this level. So we need to identify another level of support price may come down to. So let's mark this high, which is the high from March 2022. And that is at a level of $179. So price, as you can see, if I just zoom in, has also broken down through this level, but still around this level. So this could still hold as support. But we're also going to draw in another line. This is from the high of August 2022. Price has not yet reached this level. So what we want to see is either price to use this support level and bounce back to the upside, or if it does continue to decline, come down towards this level of support before bouncing back to the upside. But as price has failed to hold at this support, these are the next two levels that we want to see hold as support and force price back up. If these levels are broken, then based on this time frame, the next level of support is the 50 simple moving average. And if price remains inside this area of consolidation for a lengthy period of time, then we may have to wait for an opportunity to actually take a position in Apple. And let's go down to the daily time frame now, and we've seen an even closer picture here. The bars are now red. So this was earnings on August 3rd, Q3 earnings, which forced price to gap down. So even though earnings was positive, price still gapped down, which is why we don't invest during earnings, because it can have an opposite effect. Even if the earnings are positive, price doesn't necessarily mean price is going to continue to move to the upside. And in this case, we can see prices gapped down, and the following day after that, we saw a further move to the downside. So we just need to see if those levels of support are going to hold and force price to bounce back to the upside. So based on the daily time frame, we have the 200 simple moving average below those levels of support mentioned on the weekly time frame. So if price penetrates through those levels of support, then we have the 200 simple moving average, which could also hold as support as well. So right now, Apple is pulling back, is correcting. We've now identified areas of support price could bounce from, and if those support hold and starts to force price back to the upside, then we can look for potential opportunities in the market. So those levels of support give us an early indication of potential opportunities. So we just need to keep Apple on our watch list and pay close attention to it each day. And once we start to see opportunities in Apple, we will start to share this on our channel. So if you liked what you've seen today, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification icon so that you can catch all of our updates as soon as they are available, because they are all time sensitive. Look forward to seeing you all on the next video.